we will discuss about the Levi-Civita symbol or tensor. This is a tensor basically of rank 3 if the dimensions are 3. Three dimension space is there like triangle IJK. And this is of tensor rank 4 if dimensions are 4. Means 4 directions are there like IJKN. Example we can say combination of time and distance that can be 4. So this is a anti-symmetric. How you can see this is a signal 1, 2, 3 equal to 1. Now you can see this cyclic. Up signal 1 after 1, 2 is coming. Then after 2, 3 is coming. So 1, 2, 3 means equal to 1. Now see up signal 2, 1, 3. This is not cyclic because 2 then 1 that is not true. After 2 it should be 3. So the 2 1 3 means answer is -1. So if the case is of signal 1 3 2, this is also not cyclic. So answer is -1 because 1 it should be 2 after that. Then it is basically here you can see here 3 is there. So now 1, 3, 2 is -1. Now this is cyclic because we are starting from 2 and after 2 it is 3. So 2, 3, 1 is equal to 1, that is cyclic. Now of signal 1, 1, 2 equal to 0. Now why it is 0? Because now here you can see two indices are equal. So when our two indices are equal, answer is 0. Similarly, signal 2, 2, 3 is equal to 0. Here two indices 2, 2, 3 are 0. And if even if we have a 2, 3, 3, here 3, 3 are equal, right? Then that will be also 0. Maybe it is not written here, right? But it will be 0. Because whenever two indices are equal, answer is 0. When they are cyclic, right, it is 1. When non-cyclic, it is a -1. In this way, we can write the Levi-Civita tensors. And this is very important for the purpose of competition exams. Many times this question is asked. Now, non-Cartesian coordinate system. We know the Cartesian coordinate system that is represented by x, y, z generally, right? Now here, if it is not Cartesian, it is non-Cartesian. Means like spherical coordinate, spherical systems, cylindrical system that you already studied, right? That is non-Cartesian because they are not Cartesian. Generally, we are using Cartesian, right? For the this non-Cartesian means cylindrical or spherical, whatever the case is, accordingly coordinate system will be changing because in XYZ only X, Y, YZ are related to positions here. In the cylindrical, it is rho, phi, and z. Similarly, for the spherical, it is r, theta, and phi. Whatever is involved, right? Angle or position, accordingly the coordinate system written, right? These are non-Cartesian. Similarly, so generally coordinate system of Q1 and Q2 and Q3 are written, right? That is the general coordinate system. Like it can be any, like it can be x, y, z, it can be phi, rho, phi, z, or it can be r, theta, phi, depending upon the coordinate system. So it can be Cartesian, it can be non-Cartesian also. Now symmetric. What are the symmetric and anti-symmetric tensors? So symmetric tensor is basically if you interchange the indices, tensor is not changing. Like suppose I and j are the two indices, and if aij is equal to aji, it means tensors are not changing. So that is symmetric. And if the tensors are changing, like suppose that we have a tensor bij, and if we interchange the these indices like ji with equal to ji, it will not be equal to ji pji. With minus sign is there, so that is anti-symmetric. So examples if you want to take, right? It examples are for symmetric, it is Einstein metric tensors and so on, right? And similarly, if the tensors are not equal, then it is a example of wherever it is an anti-symmetric tensor. The inner product of symmetric and anti-symmetric tensor is always 0. If you take one tensor as symmetric, other tensor as anti-symmetric, and if you do the inner product, that will be also always 0. Further, this is metric tensor. The name itself is very clear. Metric means related to distance. This is rank 2, mean two indices we will be using here, right? The main purpose of metric tensor is to generalize the concept of distance to the general curvilinear coordinate frames and maintain the invariance. Means the invariance means not changing of distance in different coordinate systems. In different coordinate systems, the distance is not changing, right? That is the common symbol is Gij. That is basically you can see here. Now Ij is in the covariant form, so that's why the meter tensor generally written in the covariant form. It can be in the form of contravariant also, means in the superscript, right? That is also possible. But that case, it will be called like this one. It will be called reciprocal mid tensor. So the mid tensor has significance regardless of any coordinate system. Any coordinate system you take, right? It has a significance. Now mid-tensor is, if you see broadly, you can say it is used to measure the length of curves. If you want to measure the length of curve, and if you want to measure the angle between the tangent vectors, so that is the purpose of mid-tensors. Similarly, applications. Various applications are there related to mid-tensor, right? It is also used in various branches of sciences, like uh, it is used in the fluid mechanics also. It is used in the engineering also. Science it is naturally used. It is used in structural engineering also. It was first time used by the Einstein also. And the movement of inertia is the example for that. In this way, we can say it has a different applications. Right, equations can be manipulated. It is also used for algebraic manipulation of the mathematical operations and proving the identities in need and sufficient 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 way, right? That can be used, right? So in this way, different applications are there.